can happen in North America.
Sometimes all you got to do is get in your opponent's head, right? Just really, start with the mind games, confuse them a little bit, bamboozle them where you can, and use that advantage and press it forward. Well, here we are, folks. ESL Impact North America Season 5. We're jumping into our first map of the day. It's Mirage, and it's Limitless Angels versus COVEN.
This pistol round's going to be important for Limitless. The smoke's coming out from COVEN, and it looks like the bomb's gonna be making its way through apartments. Only one player from Limitless here. Paul's coming out. Ooh, denies the plant. Quick shot. It's already 2 on the board. Is gonna get traded out, but Robin's already quick here. And is gonna get the knife, to end the round. And that's gonna be really good for the money, straight off.
The cheeky smile on her face. She knows what she did. And to be fair, Jandia is still able to get to there, man. She's fighting for her life on that site. But unfortunately, it's the quite literal backstab to bring it all home there for Limitless. Great pistol round from them. Unfortunate for COVEN not being able to get that bomb plant. So, of course, it's just going to be a full eco here. And already, Apples, the shotty is on the board.
Oh, I mean, I'm going to be excited to see where she's taking this. It looks like she's going to be sitting in the ladder room, seeing how the con move is going. But bezdaria is already going to get the first kill, or the second kill along with Mira. Bomb's on A. The shotgun's not going to get any close encounters. There's one player left, and we didn't get that. But Piggy Kicky with a clean 2K. Lots of money from that. Going to ramp up the economy here for Limitless.
Yeah, I mean, that goes more or less to be expected, right? Just a complete spray down. They had a couple of those M4s as well for some really solid long range holding over towards the A site. Great little, crossfire setup as well. It's another round where COVEN just really cannot get a footing in, but now they have weapons. Now they have an opportunity, and they do have an advantage here. Although Fork's got an organ hand, and it must be said, with this being my favorite... Never mind. It's not my favorite gun. I never said that.
Not anymore, it seems. It got a little bit too crazy for that. I mean, if you have the tracers on for CS2, you're able to see where the bullets are coming from, and that's 2 kills on the board for COVEN. Really great opening for them so far. Limitless feeling a little bit too comfortable. Oh, and now just a 2v5. They're not going to expect Piggy Kicky here. Able to get the first. Bomb goes down, and there's a lot for her to do here in Palace, and bezdaria is just going to decide to save this M4 util that she has and the head armor.
I think it was a great plant location as well. It means that, because more than likely there's going to be a Palace player, right? They've cleaned out most of the site. They haven't really cleaned out Palace, so they realize there's very likely going to be a CT somewhere up there. So they make sure that the bomb is not being planted in a place where Piggy can just swing out and mow it down. And as soon as she swings out and tries to start firing, she's instantly met by aggression. So she has to back out. Really well played here from COVEN, securing themselves their first round here and hunting. They want to take this M4 away, but ooh, expensive. Is it worth it? I don't know.
Not exactly worth it, but it was worth it for bezdaria not to really take a close spot for hiding there. Wanted to really see if she can get the kills, so do any damage to the economy for COVEN as she could. Yeah, good round there from COVEN, opening kills from them, and I think Fox is going to decide not to use an AUG this time. Going to use the Scout, a little bit more of a reliable weapon.
Oh, but the Scout doesn't go brr, or I suppose brr.
No fun noises. Ooh. Good opener from Mira. Oh, a double.
That's such a good informational play. HE out, spots out 2, doesn't connect the shot, but she's able to give the information over to Mira. However, trades are coming out here quite consistently as COVEN now bring it back into a 2 versus 2. They've done so well to stabilize, but they have no real control to speak of. Bomb is still on the other side of the world, and that's exactly where they're going to go, around and around the world, over towards that B site. Limitless. I mean, they just have to chill. They have no real information here. Not 100% sure what the play is going to be, so hold the angles, listen for the cues, and then rotate when needed.
Definitely now. They are close enough for a rotate or at least a retake. Shivani with a couple shots. A little bit of a warning shot before she goes ahead and plants the bomb, but bezdaria is quicker than that, gonna deny it, get the 2 kills on the site. Not letting COVEN get a second round here. At least not right now.
It's heartbreaking. COVEN do so well. Like I said, the stabilizing was so solid. Those 2 extra kills there, and then the 3rd to follow up to just give them some sort of space to work with. But, you know, they make their way over towards site, and they just don't have the space to work with. And unfortunately, that first duel being lost, bezdaria getting that first kill there, that's it. That's round done. Bomb cannot get planted. We are 4 rounds in, and we've only had 1 plant so far. So COVEN's money is in a really tight spot.
Yeah, it may just have to get to a point where you just have to try and execute a site, smoke out the CTs as much as you can, just to get the plant, and then worry about the retake then. It's gonna be rough, but it's definitely doable. They've been good with the duels once they get to them, but when they are caught off guard, Limitless is able to poke through the gaps and really find the kills that they need.
bezdaria just like casually chilling on 7 kills, no biggie.
1 death too. Like, jeez.
Execute to come through here. It is a full pistol round, so we're gonna rush. We're gonna try and take some space here. The Piggy Kiki from up on high. She's good for 2. She will be denied a 3rd by her teammates. You hate to see it, but they will clean things up. However, a bomb plant. Wow, they really played the game of you will see nothing. But eventually, she actually gets a kill as well out of that. That's not a bad eco round for COVEN.
Absolutely not. Exactly what they needed to do. Just do the fast take, execute on over to the site, get the bomb plant, just so they have a lot more money. You could just see how much better their economy looks now. Could even bring an op into the round if they feel like it. Now, gonna get a pause. Could be from Limitless. I feel like this is a COVEN. Oh, tech.
Yeah. Normally when it's tech, there's like a little stopwatch in the HUD with like a color drain. So I think this is probably a little bit of a tech pause. So we'll update you guys when we know more. But for now, Limitless. I mean, they really do seem to be flying away with this, right? The angel wings carrying them through. But I'm really curious about COVEN's buy this round, because you said it right. They can afford to bring out the op. It could be kind of high risk, high reward, but it could be a complete game changer. And we saw that when they did have guns in their hands, you know, in the anti-bonus, they did really well. They managed to, you know, steal that round away. So maybe we get to see, they did have a pause last round. So hopefully we see some of those adaptations and they're able to kind of grab onto another round for themselves.
I think it would be really interesting to see the op on COVEN. We haven't seen an op. We've only seen an AUG, obviously, from Fox, and that didn't go too well. And a scout, but I can't compare those really to an op. I mean, this is a completely... It just is... Oh, and sleepy time for Limitless, it seems.
Honestly, relatable.
But yeah.
Mira, turn some lights on, girl. Like, damn.
That's how I game. I game in the dark, unfortunately. What? Yeah, and I play like on full brightness.
Why? When you get flashed, do you just like go blind IRL?
I literally like have to shake my head back and go, whoa.
Do you play with sunglasses on just for like, that's crazy.
Should. Yeah, I have to use like SPF as well. Like it's really bright.
Jeez. And we've seen worse. I can't remember which player it was, but I remember that she would play with like her legs folded up on her chair, and that like she would play like that. Not like you know how some people sit like crisscross on their chair. Like she had her leg, like her knee up to her chest, right? And that's how she played. And I remember the whole of Twitch chat just going, "What is happening?" I wish I could remember who it was, man. We see some wild stuff here on Impact. I love it. And she was still out fragging like half the server. So
Oh my gosh.
maybe
I
that's
can't
like
do
the
that.
secret sauce.
I'm way too tall to do that. I would love to do that. That'd be really comfortable. But I think I do the lean back in the chair. I can't be close to my monitor at all. Maybe that's like why I have it on full brightness. It's because I'm so far away that I can't see anything. But yeah, everyone.
Not.
If I consider, I mean, I could sit as close to my monitor as Empathy does. I feel like that would be a good buff.
Oof,
Have you
jeez.
seen? She is like face to face.
Bro,
With
she
her
sees
keyboard
every
behind.
pixel.
I
Like-
mean, she does, and she's able to shoot them. Like,
Okay, but real
cheat
question.
codes.
Keyboard straight? Like what angle is your keyboard at when you play?
I would say at about like a 5-degree angle.
That's not too bad. Have you
Yeah.
seen those people that have it like at a full 90-degree? And I'm like, how do your arms bend like that? Like, it just makes no sense.
No.
It's so weird.
No, it's like, I have you seen? There's a player that plays like with their keyboard upside down.
What?
Yeah, so like their keys are different.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. I think it works for them, but it's interesting. I wish I could remember the player, but definitely
Different strokes, I guess.
I guess.
Apologies for the delay, guys. We're still trying to get that sorted out for you. So hang tight and listen to us talk nonsense about peripherals, I guess.
I used to be a wrist player. Now I've been transformed. I use my arm now. So.
Oh no, I'm a wrist player purely because like the effort to keep my arm above the desk, nah, can't be bothered.
Oh, yeah, that's valid. I think I just like always have my elbow up, which is probably, I don't know.
That's weird.
Maybe I
like
should
a little chicken wing.
Yes. Just
That's
about.
fantastic.
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, I used to be on like 4,000 DPI with like 4 in-game cents, like just using my wrist.
Jeez.
So I just outed
insane.
myself on stream. Sorry, guys.
You did.
I'm better now. I'm better now.
She's
I play
reformed, chat.
a lot lower, I promise.
Okay, but here's the real question, right? Claw grip or no?
Sometimes I'll do like either. Like sometimes the claw grip when I'm like ready to go and I'm like in it and I'm like gonna be angry about it. But like I'm usually normal. What about you? Are you claw grip?
I can't claw grip because my nails are too long, so it just doesn't. Yeah.
Oh,
But we're back.
Yeah.
Tech issues abided, and we can jump straight back into the action. And yes, the T-side AWP is in play here.
Cool. So she tried to go for an early ramp pick, didn't really pan out. Use that for herself, but Mira just everywhere that she needs to be. First opening frag, and it's hers. Kiki trying to do her best to hold down this site, but has to wait for reinforcements from the rest of her team. They're there. Fox and Piggy able to pick up 2 for themselves. It's the op and an AK left on Coven. The firing squad is about to descend.
Unfortunately, this round just kind of fell apart at the seams here. It's all down to Jindia to try to hold this out, but Bomb getting stuck, so many players defending, there was no way. And Mira just, you know, adding to her first blood stats. First blood, first kill. Just allowing that to accumulate even more as the game goes on. Love that. That's a tough one for Coven. The A side has been so difficult for them to get any like real footing on. So then they try like the B side, and the B side has also like the retakes from Limitless have been great. So for Coven, I want to see a proper B hit though. Normally it's a pivot, but they never seem to really go for that straight up. Now they're going to, but it's on like a weird broken buy with 2 Mac 10s.
Yeah, and with the 2 players here, it's going to be Mira and bezdaria. These are some hard players to fight through. Apartment push comes, and she is just here to get the first 2 kills. Jandaya and Cannibal left. It's going to be Mir to clean it up. And it just feels like Coven, just like you said, is not able to really find their footing here yet. Once they're exposed to Limitless, it's just they cannot win these battles.
Yeah, it's tough. I think that, you know, for Coven, and again, I need to reiterate the fact that they are a new team in the grand scheme of things. And so they haven't quite got their synergy down to the level that it needs to be yet. And this is a great experience for them, playing against such high caliber teams. I always say to my team, like, you learn so much more from a loss than you do from a win. So at least they'll be able to kind of go back and figure out where they can make some improvements. But for now, it's looking like it's going to be another one of those Tech-9 rushes. They had some success on it previously, a kill and a bomb plant, but can they replicate that success now at the very least? Ooh, 2 kills. That's not bad for their eco. Bomb planted as well. They can get 1 more kill here. They've already managed to salvage one of these rifles. T-Bear is going to have to back away with that and try to hold on to it, but she's not going to be given the opportunity. She's fighting it out with a bunch of different players. She gets the 3rd! That's nasty. That's a phenomenal eco round from Coven.
Absolutely. And with the bomb plant, look at them all sitting above 6K. That's going to be a lot of money for them, and it's going to be able to let them feel a little bit more comfortable, and it's going to be a tack use, the tactical timeout. How are they going to be using this money wisely, making sure that they're going to be able to get this round conversion next, because the rounds keep ticking, time keeps going, and Limitless Angels have been everywhere to answer whatever they're doing. So, it's going to be a bit difficult, but I believe it's their map pick. They got to pull out something fun soon.
Yeah. I also find it interesting that the Tech-9 rushes, the whole thing about them is that they're fast and explosive. And that's where they're getting their best results. And I feel like if they tried that with rifles, maybe that's the play. We're running out of rounds here in this half for them to experiment and figure out what's going to work for them. But again, they're straight back into a default. And their defaults, they had 1 round where they kept it incredibly close, but for the most part, Limitless just run away with them.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes when they get onto the rifles, they're a little bit afraid of losing them. They are able to get the kills, but so far haven't been able to allot Limitless any kills in the first 30 seconds of the round. So right as I say that, Fox is going to prove me wrong, obviously. But does get traded with the op from Jandaya. Great pick on that A site, but the bomb is still at its way over back T apartments. Only 1 player from Limitless on B. This could be an interesting explosive pop if they decide to make their way towards.
Oh, Bezdaria's in such a good spot, though. She's got a perfect vision on the drop. She gets the first, goes in for a second, able to connect it, eventually is traded out. But now only 2 players left alive. This time around, however, Coven will at the very least be allowed to get a bomb plant. So at least they'll have that one. But the round win is what they so desperately need here. AWP still in hand. Haven't lost that yet. And it's paid off so far. Steps heard. The swing around bench, but it's not going to connect. And finally, Jandaya from apartments has to make miracles happen. She's been spotted out with 3 players left. The HE to clean it up. And it's the bomb defused.
That's great from Limitless. Really good retake on that site. Even with just 1 player left, bezdaria, or not with 1 player left on Coven, but with 3 players left, or 1 player left on the site, excuse me. bezdaria was able to do as much impact as she could here. 2 kills to open it up, make Jade Bear play on her own before the op is able to rotate around. And wow, great nade to close it out to make that bomb defusal stick.
Can we just talk about how bezdaria is 14-2 right now?
Yeah. We can talk about that. We can talk about that real quick. Go ahead.
No, I just want, you know what, that's just code for I needed to mention it, and now we move on. Because it's a okay, never mind, 15-2. She just keeps winning.
Wow.
You know, Mira doesn't even have the chance to be the crazy opener that she's been before because her team just keeps popping off, specifically bezdaria.
Yeah, everyone on Limitless has been playing really, really well together. Kiki though, gonna be taken out in connector. Coven with a good opener on this side. And it looks like they're gonna be throwing their util over to this A site. Robin the only one. And CT. The Fox is there to back her up at the right time to get a kill. Oh. Going down to fire. Shivani Cannibal are able to clean up this site. It's all down to bezdaria.
No ways.
If she can get the plant, she is planning protected. Who is going to win this aim battle? One with less health. She could take her out, but she's going to rely on the weapon and go grab the op for her teammate back. She's going to stay at 2 deaths.
You are never protected when bezdaria is still alive. That's what I've learned today. You might get a moment of, you know, protection, a moment of cover, but she will find you, and she will take you out. And that is another round on board here for Limitless. Like, this is borderline bullying at this point. Limitless just looks so clean, and COVEN are really struggling to find an inroads here. I really want to see a hyper-aggressive push from them. I really want to see them just take that space, take control of a site. But they always fall back to the same default. Oh, wait, no. Okay, 4 of them heading towards apartments. Maybe.
Oh, but Fox has decided to post up in apartments with the op this round. This could spell danger if they don't throw that util early for this B pop. All quiet for the time being, just waiting and holding this angle. Who is gonna peek out? Is Jaylee gonna try peek this to get taken down? And she is!
But look at the map. Look at the rotations that have come through. The utility over towards the A side pulls so many rotations, but Falk doesn't even need backup. How has she just gone and done that? Excuse me?
Hello? Fuck?
Bro, she literally, like,
Check
she
her
gets the
PC.
kill, and she just runs it down with an AWP. What?
Oh my gosh, she's good for every single hit that she's needed for. Not slowing down one bit, even if she's hit. Wow. That is an opera that you want on the team. That is someone that you need to rely on, and she is there and at the ready. Always so good. All right, COVEN, last round of the half. They have to do something fast. They have to do it now.
I mean, I highlighted folks when we started the broadcast, but like, damn. That was nasty. And you know what? The ace was stolen. I don't know if y'all noticed that. Stolen ace. But you know what? We move on. They got the round win, and that's what matters. Now, finally, it's the fast pop over onto the site, and instantly, T-Bear with the first kill of the round. This is what I was waiting for. They take control. They push out, and now they have the player advantage. The bomb is down, and it all comes down to this post plant, and it has to be perfect because Kiki and bezdaria are still alive. This is still recoverable. Time ticking. COVEN have to keep this clean.
It takes CT and Palace knowing that they have to come from connector or ramp. Posted on the angles. Kiki just trying to make her way through. There's so many angles that they need to cover. Easy, good for one. Gonna tap on the bomb. Gonna try and defuse, but it's not enough. Shivani's gonna clear it up with a 2K. And that's gonna be the half.
them talk, 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 talk. Cause we be going off, 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 off. Baby, let them talk, 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 talk. Cause we be going off, 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 off. Baby, let them talk, 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 talk. Cause we be going off, 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 off. It's about to go off. Make them say, ayo, ayo, ayo. Gonna give them what they want. Yeah, like, ayo, ayo, ayo. That noise gets loud sometimes. Drown out all the highs. Go off. It's about to go off. Go off. I start a fire, strike a match. In all this light you see just who I am. See my raging flames take over land. Don't try to put it out, 'cause you can. Come and try to push me, I'll raise up like the phoenix of fire. There's no tomorrow we will rise.
A 10-2 half here in favor of Limitless Angels. Finally, at the last hurdle, Coven were able to get around for themselves. They pushed in aggressively. They took control of the site. We'd been waiting for it, but was it too little too late? Now, an uphill battle ahead of them. And this pistol is so important. Losing this could mean the end of their map pick.
Yeah, this is really, really important for them. Jay Lee, though, gonna know the importance. Get too early on in the round. Bezdaria gonna be the one to counter it, but it could spell trouble for Limitless if they're not gonna act on this quickly.
Slightly illegal palace push there, but, you know, whatever. We'll go with it. Cannibal pushed up quite far here. Not going to be able to connect the shots. There will be a re-swing from Shivani. Get things going for her team, but 2-2 now. Why? Okay, we're going through spawn and we're heading towards B. We're losing the bomb, and now we're taking a 1v2 in murder hole and we're losing it.
All right, I saw the vision. I saw what they were trying to do, but all I can say is nothing. It would have worked, maybe not on a pistol round. This is something that you gotta like really commit to. Like, okay, we'll just wrap CT, but they kind of got caught in a couple things. I mean, there was the people in windows shooting at them. If they were able to hit just a couple more shots, I think it would have worked out for them. But now Limitless working with just a flash and Glocks for this round. They're trying to do just a fast palace push. Or slow
You
one.
say fast.
Or slow one.
Pop flash out. They can push out onto the site here. Max in from range, gonna do so much chip damage. And the follow-up from the MP9. That's the gun you want to be getting the kills. Some great cash in the back pocket here. Limitless, only 2 players left. Looks like they're also gonna be denied a plant for 2 rounds in a row. Coven saying, you know what, anything you can do, we can do too. Forks, good for 1, but drops into the smoke, and well, that was a little predictable, so the spray down is good.
Just a little bit, but that's all right for Limitless. They do have the better weapons now. AKs on them. Kevin, are they going to be able to still hold it back against them with the CT side? I mean, looking good so far. Able to figure out the rotations, figure out the shots that they need to be hitting. Not many of them have fallen at all this second half, so this could be a comeback possibly.
Limitless now do have weapons in hand. And,
Okay.
Giovanni trying to cosplay Forks there, and unfortunately not going to get the same kind of value. Bezdaria, what are you doing? How does she get both of those? And she's the one with the bomb, bro. What is happening?
Okay, yeah, definitely entry frag with the bomb. That usually doesn't work for a lot of people, but it's definitely going to work for Bezdaria, as the bomb is finally going to be planted for Limitless here. And now Coven, they're just gonna have to fight through all of this war that's happening against them in market. And I think it's gonna be a safe call for them. As they're gonna start running from this, an M4 and MP9 to say they've been able to do good work with those guns so far. So yeah, this is a smart choice from them.
Bezdaria really loaded into that round and said, guys, watch this.
Get ready.
Holy. 20-5 at the moment. Like, she has been on some kind of form the whole way through this game. What an impressive performance from her.
Ooh.
Finally does get taken down at the end. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. They still do get that round in hand. And this is the issue. Oh, man, the replay as well. The problem being Coven really needed that round. I mean, they need every single round at this point. Now, Money's in a bit of a tight spot because obviously they had to reinvest a little bit. So, struggling. They are riding the struggle bus. Yeah, they're going to force up. Obviously, they have to. They can't really afford to lose another round. Double M4s, double FAMASas, MP9. Maybe they can farm up a bit of cash with that. And that's why I was saying the MP9 kills were so important previously, because that is the reason they have money to burn right now. If they hadn't done that, I think this would have been basically a save, maybe some upgraded pistols. But they've got a little bit of weaponry. They have to dig their heels in. Limitless on a full buy, looking super comfortable, and clearly getting very cheeky with it. Like, so confident. Coven have to stamp that into the ground.
Yeah. Just these impact kills that they've been able to get at the beginning of the rounds. Limitless. Ooh, okay. This is interesting. I like this from Jendaya, able to try and get that early underpass kind of space taken from Limitless, making Mir just a little bit nervous to push down there. But oh gosh, it's gonna be bezdaria gonna get that first kill again. Shortly after that, Mir is gonna find one of her own. Coven gonna have to really figure out how they're going to be playing this. Holding down this B site's going to be difficult as the utils coming out from Limitless, and Rob is going to take care of one of their own. 2 players left from Coven, and bomb hasn't even been planted. They are running away from this B site. Robin got a little bit off guard with that kill, but it's going to be quickly followed up by Fox. She's got her back.
Oh, it's another round that's just gone completely by the wayside, and Shivani's going to have to just hold on to the gun. Don't really have a ton of options here. It's another round in bag for Limitless, and here's the terrifying part. It's now map point. And Coven's money is going to be not great. 3-round loss bonus is a little bit to work with, but it's not a lot. And quick update for those of you who are curious. The other stream is also a bit of a one-sided affair. FlyQuest 13-1 against the WG Bandits. So they go 1-0 in the series. They'll be heading over to map 2 very shortly. I believe that's on one of our community streams.
Yes. They're streaming it. It's out there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's going to be really dire for Coven. This is their map pick, and they haven't been able to pull anything, I guess, that would make Limitless pause. Like, they've been able to get a couple kills. They've been able to get, like, the big players out of the round. Robin going down last round was a little bit confusing for Limitless, but they were able to pull it through, change their direction, and plant the bomb somewhere else. And Fox is always there to kind of hold down the fort. And now Coven forced out an interesting buy. We have a Mag 7 in Cannibal's hands. And the one player that they had close on this A site has been taken down. But, ooh, the pistol kills are going to be coming out. Quickly traded. But still, Fox is on a tear. Last player has an M4. It's Shivani. Is she going to be able to make it through? No, it's going to be Fox with that off shot to clean up that first map win. 13-4 against Coven.
I mean, Jendaya 2 kills while completely flashed out with a pistol. There was a world, man. I was seeing it. I was believing